Dallas City Council members unanimously approved a plan that will allow TxDOT to begin the engineering phase for rebuilding Interstate 345 in a trench.
I-345 is a short but critical north-south stretch of freeway in downtown Dallas that connects U.S. Highway 75 and Interstate 45. Fox 4's Lori Brown is at City Hall in Dallas with the latest. Lori.
Steve, several Dallas City Council members have concerns about the generational impact of building I-345 in a trench, but they all agreed unanimously to sign off on the plan after there was a clause added that would allow the city to still change course in the future.
I live in Old East Dallas. I'm urging you to seek outside information.
With the elevated Interstate 345 nearing the end of its lifespan, for about a decade, some people have tried to generate support for removing it altogether and moving the traffic to a network of boulevards.
If we're going to build a city that's built on green principles, it cannot be a car-dependent future.
That boulevard approach was one proposal. Another would have kept it elevated. The third option, recommended by TxDOT, puts the highway below grade with overpass access. But instead of locking the city in completely, Dallas City Councilman Omar Narvaez proposed adding an out clause.
This motion takes us into that next phase, that next level, in order to get this design accurate and make sure that it's right.
It's a clause reluctantly supported by Councilman Chad West, who was the biggest proponent for the boulevard approach.
This is not a perfect solution, in my opinion. At the end of the day, what we can say if we support this is that today, TxDOT and the city of Dallas have decided to take down a highway and are going to put something better there in its place.
Councilwoman Janie Schultz said the council has to be realistic.
TxDOT has said unequivocally that they will not sell us the land or allow this option to move forward. So as frustrating as this may be, we must now make lemonade.
While TxDOT is not paying to build decks over 345, the agency will design it with room for those plans if and when the city finds the funding. Michael Morris, transportation director for the North Central Texas Council of Governments, said I-345 is critical to the rapid growth in the region.
I don't know where the capacity of more economic development is going to come from when the thoroughfare street is being used for a lot of through movement of traffic that used to be on the freeway system.
Traffic studies predict that removing I-345 would increase traffic and that travel times for some commuters would increase between 30 and 50% during peak periods. The time of southern Dallas residents is just as valuable as those who live elsewhere.
If Dallas in the future does decide to change course and move away from a 6-lane freeway in a trench, the city would be required to pay TxDOT back for whatever money it spent on those engineering designs, and that cost is estimated at $20 million.